Hmm. I can't believe I'm gonna be giving away all my fucking CP for every single of my class. Nah, no, I just want to.
Zéro fif, le gars. Zéro fif. Bon, ok. On va recommencer. Les Snipe Blade, je suis pas habitué de battre ça. Moi, les Snipe Blade Magicka là, qui font rien que spammer. Pas habitué.
Hmm. I'm gonna wait until I get a couple people in the stream before I actually start showing the gear. Hmm. It might take some time to switch my gear from cactus, but yeah. Just let me know what you guys want to see, and yeah, I'll show you the build. It's weird right now. It's not showing me the comments. Yeah. I don't know why it says it has one comment, but I can't see it, so that's weird. Any class guys want to see first, or you guys don't really care? Because I think right now, the build I can show the easiest probably my DK. And then from there, I'm gonna transfer my gear to, I'm gonna start by Mag DK, sorry, Stam DK, then Mag DK, then probably, um, Maclon, and then I could probably do Stamplar.
Ah, c'est que c'est cave, My Night Blade. C'est quoi qui run,
And
man, pour être tank de même?
I can maybe do like Warden, both of them, Bolt Nightblade, and then let's end it to fucking Stam Sword, and then Mag Sword. So, yeah. Let me start by DK actually. So, there's one build I've tried, but it's not like finished yet. I need to transmute a couple weapons. And then there's another build, which is like my 2H and bow builds that you guys probably got used to know if you've been following me for a while. Like my 30k vigor tooltip. Um, so yeah, dispatch. Um, with the build that I had a 30k vigor tooltip, I get like a 18k colorized tooltip, and yeah, I wanna update that build and make it with the patch because DK got a spammable, right? So Stan DK dispatch is pretty fucking good, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, it's just the bar setup that are hard to get. Like, oh, Tico. What's the chest piece as well? I forgot. For the equipment, you're talking about the armor, uh, the outfit. Is that it? Oh, okay. It's worm something. I'm pretty sure. Let me go see real quick. On my DK or my all my other character? Because my DK it's like primal or something like that. On my other character it's all worm something. I don't know if I can see the. Is there a way you can see the outfit, the style, armor style? All right. So on my DK, it's one of those. I'm pretty sure. Can I preview? Yeah, it's that one, right? And then on all my characters, it's that one. I just like that one on DK. I don't know why. And then that's for all my other characters. But yeah. Um. So this is kind of like an AIDS build I want to play with. I don't really care if people call it cancer. I just I want to fuck around on it. So yeah, I'm basically running Master Axes, one nerd. The second one should be precise. You put double deposit on that bar. Then Master Battle Axe. This should be infused, so you can get 100% uptime on the weapon damage and shit. Then basically Blitzbound, Deadly. That should be light armor actually. Yeah, you should have a light armor Blitzbound over here, 511. I don't know why I don't have 511, but okay. And then agility, right? So this shit's pretty good. And then on DK dispatch, run this food. There's no need for Duvius. DK has too much regen and sustain nowadays. You can run Tri Food too if you want. Um, yeah. Then tripods are the what is it? Max Stam, Max L, and Weapon Crit pots, which would probably be better. But yeah, I just don't have them right now. So the bar setup for that build is like Blood Craze for the heal over time. You see that shit? 1.7k every 2 seconds. Increase healing, vigor, Arnold Ward, and then Cauterize with Flawless Down Record just to buff all of that shit. Then Corrosive, Rally, Carve. This shit is actually really good. This is the spammable of DK now. Like 8k damage. That ult is pretty high. That ability is good. That's why I want to make a 2H both stand DK build because of just how hard that ability hits. It's crazy. Then Venomous Claw and Fossilize. So if you buff yourself pretty much like your vigor is something like that, 23k, that's almost 10k. Then this is a pretty good heal over time. That's if I buff myself back up again. 2.4k. Then you got rally. Then yeah, your damage ability hit relatively hard. Like this is almost 10k by the way, and that's a sharpened weapon. It's not like it's a high initial one. It's pretty cheap. This is almost 9k too. So yeah, the stat they kind of look like this. Um, so like 5.6k weapon damage or something. It's pretty decent. I used to have more max stamina with the 511 setup, but yeah. Stats are not amazing simply because this set is like a buff to all your dot. It doesn't really like um increase your stat all that much, right? So that's pretty much for the Stam DK build and then the CP. Always put 81 into Ironclad on all of your build. If you don't do so, you're gonna get fucked. Like, it's just too good. After that, 43, 43, and then 56 to 66 into thick skin, and put the rest into resistance for every single build. That's the best defensive CP in the game. There's nothing. This why you put 81 is every fucking damage is direct damage, like surprise attack, incap, light attack, bashes, crystal frag, curse, all of that bullshit is direct damage. Then this is for jabs and like kind of dot ability, sword barrage and shit. Um, then the damaging CP, right? 56, 56, 56, 66, and I put 32 into bless just to get that spell precision because that cauterize, right? It's a Magicka ability. Even though it scales with your, what is it? IS stats, which is stamina, it still remained that it crit with spell crit, right? So I actually tested that, and if you have like, if you use that cauterize like 100 times pretty much, you're gonna get like 25 out of 100 that are gonna be crits. And this is like the spell crit I have, not the weapon crit. Because when I tested that, I made myself have like 50%, what is it, weapon crit and 25% spell crit, and I was getting the equivalent of crits of my spell crit and not my weapon crit. So just put, if you play DK, just put a couple CP into here, so you increase by your crit chance of that cauterize by almost 10%. So yeah. Don't put that much into person because you spam corrosive on cooldown, so there's no point into it. And then sustain 56, 56, 56, 56, 1, 1, and 44. That's why I came up with Stand DK. Then my 2H and bow build I want to try. Like I haven't took really much time to do it, so I guess I'm gonna do it right now. I know the sets I'm gonna be running. It's just I don't know the bar setup, right? So the sets I want to be running on Twitch and Bow Dispatch is Undings on the body, 511 with Blitzbound, and then I want to run Mark Tongue on the front bar with a Master's Bow on the back bar. So yeah, I don't know if you guys kind of get that. I could probably do it right now. I think I have some what is it? Some Undings jewelry somewhere, but I'll have to search for it. So like the bars I want to do is pretty different. I don't know yet how I can have that, but this is gonna be my spammable. That's why I want to run Noxious Breath. Sorry, then Markdong because Markdong is gonna give a 10% damage increase to that ability, and since the tooltip is almost 10k, and it would actually be 10k if I was on my Twitch and Bow build. It would be a 10k tooltip simply because my Twitch and Bow build has a lot more weapon damage, and I'm running a sword instead of axes, which is gonna buff the damage by like 6%. So if I have a 10k plus Noxious Breath and I'm running Mark Tongue, it makes it like a 11 or 12k tooltip, which competes with like really hard hitting surprise attack tooltips, right? It makes that ability like one of the hardest hitting spammable in the game, if not the hardest hitting spammable of Dispatch. So yeah, that's kind of why I want to run 2 HMBO so bad Dispatch. But yeah, I just want to figure out the abilities. I don't think I'm gonna be running Reverse Slice no more because like just like a Stand Blade, if your spammable gets to a certain tooltip, like if it gets to a certain amount of damage, uh you really don't need to have an execute as soon as you get like a 12, 13k spammable. It becomes like pretty much useless to have an execute. So yeah, let me just see that real quick. Still gonna be running flawless. I just like that ability for the weapon damage. I just used corrosive too much on my DK to really do something else. So I think that's gonna look pretty much like it. So let me just set that up real quick so you guys can have an idea. So like I said, the sets, Undings in medium, right? A heavy chest, a light belt, Blitzbound in medium. You get 511, all impen, all max stamina. A warrior Mundastone. I don't know if I said that. That's the Mundastone you should be running on your DK. I think I already have the Master's Blood in my inventory. Um, so yeah. Let me just bar swap real quick. So the way I would probably place my skills would be something like this. What's my fossilize? Then the front bar, that would be my spammable. I want cauterize. And then do I have another spot for something else? I'm missing vigor. Alright. So that's probably what I would run on Twitch and Bow. You can also swap fossilize for magnum shot. I used to run that too. It's really fucking good. Like draining shot, sorry. I would run something like that. So like if you have the right set and a sword, this shit will hit. Like right now it's already at 9.3k. So if I had a sword, that's a 10k tooltip. If I swap like deadly for a damage hit like Unding, this would go to like maybe 11k. And then if I swap agility for Markdown, this would go to maybe 13k tooltip. And it's cheap as fuck. Like 1.4k for a spammable. You can bash cancel that shit and like you're gonna be like pretty good. So why cauterize? That shit heals for more than Breath of Light nowadays. So like yeah, this shit's pretty good. 9k, and I don't have weapon damage. If I put on things and marked on, this is gonna be more something like 13k. So yeah, it's pretty much it for Stam DK. If you wanna, I'm gonna do Mag DK now. So like there's a couple of setups you can run on Mag DK, but I'm gonna go with the probably the most overperforming. I don't know if I have all the sets, but you guys, it's gonna give you a pretty decent idea. No, I don't have it. Where the fuck is that shit at? Just gonna grab like one or two pieces of each set so you can see the bonus. Um, Let me just draw that out. Hmm, I don't know if I have everything, but yeah, I guess I'm just gonna show a couple abilities. Anyway, like the stats are gonna be looking like dog shit since I'm a Nort, right? So just gonna show you the set so you can know I'm running, and then I'm gonna show you the CP and the bar setup. Like putting sets together aren't that hard. It's always the same thing. So I don't know if I have a piece of armor master somewhere. Let me see. This could be useful. Alright, see bro. Alright, I guess that's gonna be enough. So if you want to play Mag DK, especially with Dispatch, you're gonna be running a mix of those sets pretty much. You don't want to run Poison on that class, it's not really that good, but I guess I don't have any inventory slot. What was that? Inferno. I guess I'm gonna keep it, might as well. Might someday need it. Alright, so basically there's a couple way you can run this. So you can always be running Armor Master on the backboard with an Eye Staff and run a Fire Staff on the front bar, right? You want to run Shadowrun because you want to run Necro, which is like the strongest set in the game for Mac tunes. I don't know where the fuck is my Necro at, but there you go. That's gonna be your 5 piece. So you want to run Necro, Armor Master, and Shadowrun. There's a couple ways you can do that, right? Um, which, if you ask me, the most effective on Magicka is probably that build right here. So you run your Harnets on the front bar, and you run an Infernal Staff of Armor Master to proc your what is it? Your Armor Master on your front bar, It takes some time to getting used to have harness on the front bar, but Mag DK, if you have fossilized harness and the power lash that heals, um, you're basically immortals. You don't even need a wrestle staff. You don't even need a back bar. Like Mag DK is such a fucking carry that if you have harness on your front bar, you can just like kill people with one weapon. So I'm gonna show you the bar real quick, so it might make sense for you, because right now people are gonna be taking my words, they're gonna record it, and they're gonna say, "Oh, you're saying that you can kill people on a Mag DK with only one bar?" Like, you actually can, but yeah, let me just let me just put like the actual thing together. So Destro, you're gonna want to take all your Destro passive and all your Resto passive, of course, because they're pretty important. Don't need none of that shit. You need this, this. Then on the back bar, I'm pretty sure I would run Sijic. I don't recall if I could get that thing, but yeah, let me just start by that. Let's see. Um, so like the bars kind of look like weird, but might take me a couple times. I don't actually remember how I used to fucking do that shit. I think I was running all my dots on the back bar, something like that. What am I missing? LA Drain. So I was running on the front bar. And then there's one skill I need on the back bar, and I don't remember what I used to run. So I think I was running maybe a spell damage buff, let's say. I think that's what I used to run on Mag DK. So, like, since Mag DK is the class that can permablock the most, especially if you're a high elf gives you like 200 to 300 more stand recovery, and then what is it? Mag DK has a passive that gives you a shit ton of stand recovery too. I don't know where that shit's under. It's over here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the shit 900, like 1k stand recovery. I mean, it's not stand recovery because you technically don't use one of those every all the time. You basically use it with fossilized. So you get like 1k stam every 5 seconds, which is something like 400 stam recovery if I'm not wrong. Um, yeah, that shit's pretty good. So like I meant, if you have harness on your front bar, you have fossilized, you got this, you got car eyes, and you got your LA drain, and you got this. That's enough to survive anybody. Like you got a shield, a heal, a stun, a spammable, and then you sustain. So yes, those shit on the back bar are kind of like bugs. They're like they help, but they're quite irrelevant. Like you don't actually need to use it to kill people. So that's a way you could run it. So that was like Armor Master, Black Rose Resto, Shadowrun, Necro. You want to run all spell damage. You want to run the Mage Mundus. If you're the type of person that runs Atro still on their Magicka class right now, you're a dumbass. No matter what build you play, if you run Atro Notch on a Mag tune, you're literally dog shit. I swear to God. I see some people running what is it? The Atro, but running spell damage glyph. Like if you need regen, put recovery instead of spell damage on your jewelry, and then take the Mage Mundus Stone. You're gonna have better damage, better shields, and you're gonna have just the same amount of sustain. So all spell damage, the Mage Mundus Stone, um, and yeah, that pretty much looks like it. Other builds you could do is, if you don't want to be tanky, you could replace Armor Master for spinners. I know that's an eye staff, but you would want an Infernal staff. Um, And yeah, you always want to have on your Inferno, you want to have it infused with shock damage, and then your Resto needs to be infused with spell damage. That's a that's pretty normal stuff. So you could run spinners if you want. You could run Sun. You could run plenty of sets, but that's pretty much it when it comes to DK. The builds always look something like that. Armor Master, Necro, Shadowrun with a Black Rose Resto, or Armor Master, Spinners, and Shadowrun. So when it comes to CP, the way I would set it up is probably something like this. You want to be 5-1-1-2. I don't know if I said that. Always have 1 and 2 Siphoner. So this way, every time you light attack somebody, they basically get the Siphoner debuff, which is gonna fuck up with their cleanse. Especially now, there's a lot of classes that has cleanse, right? Magplar, Stamplar have cleanse, and Necromancer have cleanse. Warden have some kind of a cleanse. I mean, it's only one negative effect, but you get. I mean, if you have Siphoner, they can't cleanse shit because Siphoner is a short duration negative effect, which means that it's always going to be the first one who gets cleansed as soon as they hit the Purify, which may result in them not cleansing one of your important ability like LA Drain or something else, like an Incap, Debuff, something like that. 44 Warlord, it doesn't go higher than this, by the way. If you put 56 into Warlord, it's useless. I used to do that, and like I seen people on PC saying that over 44 it wasn't working, so I tested that for myself. And yeah, 44 is the max you can put. Um, when it comes to the rest of the CP, I'll probably switch this into Arcane, and then that would pretty much be it, right? You still want to have the reduced cost of dodge roll and block because it's pretty good. That's something, I would run something like that. Defensive CP, still the same. Offensive CP, that's where it's probably going to change a little bit. Um, I personally like to get the off balance passive. I know Tico and other good Magicka PSONA don't like that shit. I just feel like it makes the Magicka a little bit more bursty, and it is definitely better in Opal. It might not be best in duels, but this shit is definitely best in software Opal simply because you fossilize somebody in Opal and you literally two tap them. Like you whip them twice in a row and they're dead. It's like I could get for duel where you don't kill people just as fast that you might need more damage, like constant damage, because all balance only lasts 5 seconds. But technically, if you stun the opponent on cooldown, you should have all balance up 100% of the time. So shouldn't be you shouldn't be like needing that shit too bad, like having another different CP setup. So I run something that looks something similar to that, right? So if you have your exploiter, so every time you fossilize and whip somebody, you set them off balance, so you get 10% more damage, which compensates for the fact that you put so many point into Thaumaturge. If I was to only put 20 point into Thaumaturge and save like 55 to put it over here, I'll probably increase my damage by maybe 10% too at all time. But having it placed this way, every time I outbound somebody, I get a burst of 10% increased damage that compensates for the rest. And then my dots hits harder at all time because I have a shit ton of point into Thaumaturge. Your dots are gonna be hitting hard as fuck. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Magicka. That's how I would set up my CP. That's pretty much how I would play Magicka. So, what class you guys want me to show next? Is there like anyone in particular? Cause I can pretty much swap to any class. Just drop some important shit in my bank. So when it comes to that, I think DK is pretty much done. Pretty much covered. I'm gonna take my Master's Bow if I have to do a stamp sort. And yeah. Mac Blade. Holy fuck! Why do people? Okay, Mac Blade. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, that's my stamina armor master. There's actually a couple builds I want to like try on Mac Blade. I don't know yet. So I'm gonna be showing you even builds I'm thinking about. Somebody wants to do it before me or some shit. Like, yeah, feel free. So I think I dropped everything in the bank, did I? Smack stamina. Alright, so let me just look real quick to my character if I didn't forget about anything. Yes. Alright, so let me see which one was the most popular. Like, don't do it, William. I'm doing this because some class, I mean, some classes are harder to figure out than others. People can't find build, and I kind of love like seeing a lot more variety into PvP. Like, especially right now, the only shit I see in PvP is Necro. I mean, I guess it's a new class, so I can't really say nothing about it. Like, this, people are gonna stop playing Necro after a couple weeks, but I know it's gonna go back to Max Sword and like Stamblade and probably Templar now, because Templar, bro, everything I used to complain about on Templar has it now. Like everything that Templar lacked, it has it now, and that's why I fucking, to be honest, I don't like the class no more. But yeah, so Maclar, Stam Sword, Magblade, Stam Sword, Magblade, Stam Sword, Magblade, Maclar, Magblade, Maclar, and Magblade. Mac. Okay, guess. I guess I'm gonna go for Maplon, and then I'm gonna get on Maclid, and then I'm gonna do Stam Sword. So yeah, Macton. Holy fuck. Yeah, it's gonna take me some time to get to Macton. There's a couple classes. I'm gonna do Maplor and what is it? Stamplor, real quick. So as for Maplor, it's like a, I would say two setup that still works. The perfected total dart build is dead. I mean, I know Tinzel still like to run a perfected Inferno, but total dart is dead. They just killed that ability. It's fucking useless. It's a heal now. It's not a damaging ability. It's not worth using no more. And I feel like with that, the perfected Inferno is dead because the thing about the perfected Inferno build is it was only good because of total dart. Like, you had a CC that hit you block and dodge roll, and then you had a pretty like decent spammable, which was forcible. So it wasn't working against shield, so like that was the downside of the perfected Inferno. And now that total dart is not a great CC no more, you might as well just run shock clinch. It's just the best. It's the best. Shock clinch is like godly. It really is. I'm not gonna delete that stream. I don't wanna. Like, I was thinking about making build video for every class, but I was like, this is gonna take forever. Like, it's gonna take me a fucking day to do it and like a day to edit it. And I was just like, fuck it. Like, cause I changing all your gear on every single character and then making builds for classes that you don't have. Um, yeah, it's. I think like I think people nowadays know that if I say I'm running Necro and another set, they'll know I'll put it on the character. You get what I mean? People know how to place the sets. They just want to know which set, what CP, and what skills. Because everybody runs all Impen, and then for Magicka it's all Arcane. For Stamina, Best Insult is all what is it? Infused. Then I guess I'm on any builds, I'm always running either all spell damage or all weapon damage. So yeah, I think it's not that hard to. I don't need to actually put Takes long. I know it takes long. Max Spec versus Magicka DK. Wait, what are you saying? You're saying that. Wait, I don't get that one. Alright, so let's just get to the thing so I can. Because right now in PvE, somebody wants to know why I'm running for PvE. It's a pretty fucking garbage setup, so I guess I could show you, but yeah, I'm probably gonna get killed for showing you that because I'm raiding with that shit, and that shit's fucking dog shit. It used to be, it wasn't that bad when I was on Macblade, but now I'm on Templar. That setup is fucking garbage. But yeah, to be honest, PvE, all that matters is you not dying. If you fucking die, people are gonna get salty. Like, you really don't need. I see people doing DPS tests after DPS tests. Like, I'd rather, to be honest, hit like 30k DPS and have like 25k health and not die than having like 60k health and hitting like 90k DPS because you'll floor. You'll just fucking die. So for PvE, that's the bar setup for VCR. So blockade, shard, channelid, I run dampen over harness, channelid, and I run that shit because I'm running master architect. If you're not running master architect, you want to run a dash roll. I'm spamming that shit on cooldown. I just like having that. It makes you like immortal. But yeah. So Crescent, inner light, elemental weapon, reflective light, radiant, solar barrage. I swap inner light for breath of light when I'm in trial because I go downstairs. You want to run the normal like crypt pots. I run that food, or I run the what is it, Bloody Mara. You need that shit to sustain because I'm a high up. Even with that shit, you got like garbage sustain. Then the sets, you want to have an infused inferno. I used to have a flame enchant, but you can't sustain for shit with a flame enchant, so I swapped that shit for a Magicka like restore. Then backboard infused with the weapon damage enchant. No shot enchant bullshit. That's just like that's made for single target. Magpie has cleave damage, so you want to increase your spell damage. I run Zon, but I had an ice heart because I was doing some other bullshit. So Zon, that's a Shattering. What the fuck? You want to have all divine, but yeah, I don't want to transmute that shit. It's too much transmute gems. So divine all the way. And then bloodthirsty for VS, but if you run like VCR, I usually have a second set of that set in arcane, which is like that one or something like that. I even put one mag recovery, so that's pretty much it for PvE. CP, there's so many CP set up, like the damaging CP I run is like that. That's how it looks like. Sustain, I make it look like that. I put more point into tumbling because when you run downstairs, like sometimes you have to dodge roll the orbs, they deal oblivion damage. You don't have to block that much in VCR. And then defensive CP, I think that's the VAS CP. I don't remember a VCR. So yeah, I have a pretty shitty setup, but that doesn't matter. So for PvP map lore now, um, this is what to me is best in so as for right now. So let me just find, that's the lightning staff. Is my enchant dead on it? Yes. Oh, I have no soul gem. Rip. Then the vengeance, which is the ice staff, right? The special name drop, they're easier as fuck to get. It took me like 10 minutes. As soon as I knew that they were special name drop to look for, then you want to run Shattering, like usually 511. You want to run Necro. I don't know if I have a piece of Necro over here. Probably gonna have to grab in the bank. Yep, let me just grab a piece of Necro just for so you guys can visualize it. Do I have a piece of Necro somewhere? I must have a chest or something. There you go, Necro. So yeah, you want to run Necropotence, Shatterin, and then the jewelry you run the Forbidden, which is, what is it? Rattle Cage. And I have some other rings, but I think they're in my bank, and I really don't want to go look for them. So basically, Rattle Cage is a heavy armor set, so you want to run the jewelry, and you want to run the weapon, right? So if you have all the jewelry and the weapons, you can run light, heavy, and medium. on the body. And running that setup gives you like so much damage. Like Necro is a full damage set. Max Magicka, it just makes your shield fat as fuck. This shit is like for the recovery, and it's just a great monster set overall. You could like replace it for Engine Guardian if you want, but you need to proc that Necro. That shit's too godly. Like that combination. And then, like I said, Rattle Cage is just such a good damaging set. It gives you more health. Like if you compare it to Armor Master, which is I used to run Armor Master back then, but I don't anymore because of some changes they did, which I'm gonna get into. There's two builds you can run on Mapler right now. So let me just get my weapon real quick. Let me just get an Armor Master real quick so I can show you what I'm talking about when I stop of Armor Master. So yeah, I used to run Armor Master to get my tankiness. I used to run it only on the back bar, which means that I would only get the 3-piece bonus and the 5th piece, right? Which means that if I'm on my back bar, I get basically 8k spell and physical resistance and 1.2k health. If I'm on my front bar on the other end, I lose the 4th piece, which is spell strat, which means spell resistance, sorry, which means I get 8k physical resistance and I get only 5k spell resist, right? And I also get the 2k more health. On the other hand, if you run Rattle Cage, right, you get the 2-piece max out just like Armor Master. And then on the jewelry, if you run all protective, that shit gives you 5.8k resistance or 5.6, I'm not so sure. Which means that you lose on your front bar, you have like 2k less physical resistance, but you have the same amount of spell resist. And then on your back bar, you have about like 2k less spell resist and physical. So you lose like 3k armor, but you do gain an ability slot, which is like fucking godly. Yes, you don't run arcane. If you run what is it, Necro and Armor Master, you can run all arcane on your jewelry, but the 3, 4, and 5th piece of the Rattle Cage makes out for the loss of arcane. Arcane is 840 max magicka, which is the equivalent of 84 spell damage. So you lose 3 times 84 spell damage, and you win 100 spell damage, 129 spell damage, and 129 spell damage. So this shit hits a lot harder than Necro and Armor Master. You get a lot more damage, and especially because Maclor has that 10% increased spell damage buff from their class, you get your spell damage stacks way better than your max magicka, which means that this shit hits a lot harder. And then having an extra spot on your bar just allows you to slot more broken abilities, which allows you to do like way fucking more damage. Like this shit is honestly ridiculous. Like the amount of like OP skills you can add because you have Rattle Cage is just quite broken if you ask me. So let me just get a couple skills because I was PvE. So yeah, this shit don't even bother. That shit's irrelevant now. It's so fucking garbage. You wanna have Bane, and then am I missing something over here? No, I don't think so. Destro, I need Ellie Drain. And I need Shock Clinch. Shock Reach. I think we're pretty much done. Yeah, I think I got everything now. Some shit like that. So, okay. The advantage of running Rattle Cage is you get your spell damage at all time. So, you can run that bar setup, which is probably the most broken bar setup a Mapler can get. So if you want to run Jab, since Jab is actually viable now, this is the bar setup you're going to be having pretty much. Where's my Purify Light? Then the back bar, let me put the Rune, Purify, then Ellie Drain, and Breath of Life. So that's your casual bar setup. So you got your armor buff, you got your cleanse, you got your LA drain, you got your harness, you got your breath of light, and you got your sigil for tankiness. That's like the God defensive bar, and then the God offensive bar is that shit. This shit's low key broken. Like Crescent Sweep, I complain. Let me just tell you what I used to complain about Maclar, right? I never complain about any of the defensive ability. All of that shit is like good enough, right? This is maybe a little expensive, but like it's good. I used to complain about Crescent Sweep never hitting. They made the range 8 meters. That shit's fucking godly. You hit people across the map with that ability, right? Never complain about that shit. It's good enough. Jab used to be like, I mean, any spammable would do more damage than that shit. But now it's 1 seconds. That means that it does the damage faster. You get more jabs in, and you get more light attack in. The one thing that jab has really good is you get to proc burning light, right? It makes up for the damage that jab doesn't do because it's a slow ability. But now that's actually pretty damn fast. And you know I think last patch they buffed the damage from jab by 10%. Like in the last, let's say 4 patch, they must have buffed the damage of jab by like 30%, and now they made it 10% faster. Which it started to compete with shock clinch. It's not as convenient as shock clinch. It's hard as fuck to hit jab. Like most of the time, only 2 out of like 4 hits of your jabs are gonna hit. But it's better. This shit is now. I used to complain it was a shit like dot and everything, like, cause it was last patch. That shit was 12k with armor, right? Right now, I don't even. I'm running PvE sets. Like I have like a 1 piece Necro, 2 piece Shattering, and I have like a 2 piece Mother Sorrow and like a 4 piece. What is it? Master Architect, like, and a 1 piece, a two. I don't know. Like I don't have fucking set on like, and that's just 18k with my PVE CP, my champion point for PVE, which I don't know if I run a lot into Termiturge. 40, yeah, it's not that much, but on the on the full build, if I put all the armor on, this shit is now 32k or something. If you proc yourself with the light attack on the back bar, you know the spell damage, it went from a 12k dot to a 32k dot. Like this shit is fucking broken now. Like I hit Bang, bro, and I see people dodge rolling and taking like 4k damage all the time from that ability. It's 14 seconds too. It used to be 12 seconds. So I guess like the DPS is about the same, right? Because they made it over a longer period of times. But it's really good being 14 seconds, which means you have to apply it less for the what is it? Your major crit chance buff is having a better uptime, which is pretty good. Record on your phone. What the I'm not gonna delete the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the stream up. I didn't want to make like 12 build video. It would have been way too long. Don't stress. I'm not gonna delete that stream. All good. Soul Barrage, it was already the best dot in the game in PvP. The best dot in the game, and they buffed that shit by like 25%, which I'm surprised, bro. Like that is the only really hard hitting dot that nobody can verify. Most dot like Bane, if you put on somebody, people can cleanse it, right? This shit is uncleansable. Like it deals so much damage and boosts the damage of your light attack. It's the best Templar ability by far. It is so freaking powerful. And they buff that shit so much. Like it's actually good at getting Stamblade out of stealth now. You know last patch, with Crescent Sweep being 5 meters, like Stamblade could run away from you. But now that shit being 8 meters, that means that the initial hit pulls Stamblade out of stealth easy. And then you see those blasts, they pull Stamblade out of stealth easy. But if that's not enough for you, Solar Barrage, when you cast it, it deals a damage fucking tick at the start, bro. Like, if there's a Stamblade, I can just do that shit and they can't close. Like, this shit is godly. They had it like back then, if you use Solar Barrage, it would take 2 seconds before it started blowing up, right? So now they gave it an extra initial tick, which is like back then Solar Barrage used to have, if I'm not wrong, like let me count it. Now it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ticks. Last match it had 4 basically because it didn't have the initial hit. So you had it like 25% damage to that ability. This shit's actually like fucking godly. It's the best skill from Templar by far, bro. If you remove that shit, you're a dumbass. And then Thumping Shot is actually a pretty decent CC. I used to complain Macro had no CC that was worth putting on your bar because they weren't doing shit. This CC is actually like pretty fast now. It doesn't have, like a minimum uh, distance, which makes it convenient. And then if you hit it from pretty close, it stuns. Like the delay between when you use the skill, sorry, and when it's done is pretty short. Like when you hit the skills, it stun people right away. Compared to last match, you would hit thumping charge and you would be like sitting in the air for like 5 seconds. And the fact that it sets people off balance is just a damage increase. It makes that ability kind of, you know, worth using. And it's not that expensive. It's 3K Magicka. Shotgun's is 2K, but it's not as bad as that other bullshit right here. Like that shit is 3.5K. Like this is a cheap, I mean, some kind of a cheap spammable, a decent gap closer. Sorry, a cheap spammable, a cheap CC, a cheap gap closer, and using it is gonna increase your overall damage. So it's actually worth using now compared to back then. No, not explosive shard. I need a stun. So, uh, when it comes to the other build is basically my original shotgun build. Like, it still works. I still, to be honest, I hate jab. Even though they keep buffing it, it's really good against potato. Probably better upper wall because you got gap closer and you got thumping. Like this works really good to farm people. AOE, AOE, and then AOE, and a gap closer. It helps you kill people fast as fuck. But shotgun is just so much convenient. When you just find some people that kites you, it just I don't know, bro. My game attack shotguns, I just gotta represent. You get what I mean? If you run shotguns, you need to run a master staff, so you gotta remove this thing. You need to remove rattle cage, um, and then you run a eye staff. You run basically, since you gotta run those weapons, you need to run armor master. So master staff, and then on the back bar, you run Armor Master Staff, then Shadowrun, Necro, and then yeah, Armor Master, Shadowrun, Necro. So these are the bar setup. It got buffed too because like you still have this that got buffed and this that got buffed, and Crush and Sweep is fucking godly now. So Shock Lynch is still a fucking viable build. So I'm gonna go through the CP for what is it? Both of the builds. So yeah, I'm gonna have to remake my entire CP because I had PvE CP obviously. So I'm gonna start by the jab build and then I'm gonna go to the shock clinch build. So 43-43. Even though you have cleanse and you can purify shit, as soon as you start getting Zerg, purify isn't an ability no more. So 56. It also reduced the damage of ability like solar barrage, jab. What other dots cannot be? There's a lot of dots in the game that cannot be cleansed. If you have zero into thick skin, a fucking Templar is gonna fucking destroy you. That's why I see a lot of people getting it wrong. People that run purge most of the time they don't put any points into thick skin, and then you just fucking burst them with jab. It's like quite funny. People are like, "Oh yes, I'm running a 2 bow Stamplar. Sorry, not Stamplar. 2 bow Stamblade, bro. I dodge roll pretty much every dot that come at me, so I'm not putting any point into it. You're not gonna be dodge rolling like jabs forever. I'm gonna end up hitting you, and you're gonna get one tap. Like you need CP into that. So just like I said, that's the best defensive CP in the game. If you're Zergling and you're tired of having like player one tapping you, best defensive CP in the game. You get on chain for your stamina class. Every time you CC break, 80%, like your vigor costs 80% less. Then you get that reinforced passive, which might not seem a lot, but when you stack it with the Psijic shield, it gives you something like a 3K shield instead of 2.5. It's pretty decent when you stack both of them. Then since you're running thumping charge and you set people off balance and you're running jab, jab gets buffed by Thaumaturge, Soul Barrage gets buffed by Thaumaturge. I'm pretty sure the dot from Crescent Sweep is now getting buffed by Thaumaturge. So get Explorer, 75 into Thaumaturge, You still need points to master alarm for your light attack and your, what is it, burning light and purifying light and shit like that. So I put 56 into here. Then over here, you really want to log into Hellborn on Maplar because the only time Breath of Light is somehow a decent ability is when that shit crits. Because when your Breath of Light don't crit, it goes for 4k health. And 4k heals doesn't compare to a 10k shield, so I put 66, I'm pretty sure, some shit like that. Then you put the rest into spell erosion. So, let's find Mother's Sorrow Necrotion among this from that blade. No. Okay, I also forgot to say, you want to run the Mage Mundus or Maclor too, no matter which setup you're running. So over here, Maclor, you run a high staff, you permablock pretty much, so you want to have that good old 81, right? I'm gonna do the rest of the CP real quick because I don't remember those. I don't remember my macro CP at all, but I know my defensive CP. I know I always do that thing. So let me see over here. I put some into tenacity because lightning staff OP. I'm spreading information. That's all I'm doing. Don't worry about it. Something like that, I'm pretty sure. And then I need a good number into tumbling for when you get zerg down. So that's too much. 2 extra CP. Can I put it over here? Nope. How the fuck did I used to do that? 4 point. That's gonna put me 16. No, that's not good. 4 points. No. No, I don't want no bash focus, bro. Guess you could do that. 2%. Then this one, I'm pretty sure it's like it's one of the CP that doesn't have no jump point. Then defensive, like I said, I already done it. So that's how it's gonna look like. 81, 28, 56, 56, 32, 44, and then the same defensive CP. If you run Shock Clench, the only thing that's gonna change is you're gonna drop some point from Thaumaturge up to 56 because Solar Barrage and Crushing Sweep are now considered dot. Then you want to put that shit up a little bit, up to 81. So you want to take some from here. So that's going to be your CP for Chocolate build. 56, 81, 24, 43, 66. Right? So that's pretty much it for Maplar. If you run Stamplar, I'm going to go briefly through that because I think I already posted the build and it hasn't changed. If I mean from my point of view. Right, I already posted a build a couple patch ago. Just go back on my channel and go back to my video. There's been when I used to play Stampa, I posted a build which was Night Mother, uh, Black Trolls Duel on a front bar with I think it was Blitzfound or Slimecraw, and then I was running Bone Pirate. I still believe that's best in Saw. In my opinion, I still think that's best in Saw, and the bar setup were pretty good too. They were pretty solid. I don't think I would change it. If you think you're the type of Noble Knight Dart that can run no recovery, then remove Bonfire and put Unding. And change your food for Try Food or Buy Food. So I already have a build on my standpoint that is pretty pretty decently updated. And it was already at max CP, so you can just steal that. Whoa. I'm not quitting. Whoa. Calm down. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't want the shadow, you want the mage. I have shadow because of PvE. And then on a Templar, if you don't run tripods, you're gonna get farmed. Like Macblade can run tripods, sorry, buy food and run them pods because it's tanky, but Maclor you need tripods and try food. Otherwise you're just gonna get farmed. Like it's a minimum. You need a block on those classes. They're squishy. So this thing is God, and then what else? Try food. There you go. Try food. So that's pretty much it for Templar. Like I said, Templar, I still have a build that's 810 CP. So you got the CP, you got the gears, and yeah, that's gonna be I don't think I have to show that thing again. I'm gonna bring my master staff because I heard people want to see Magnin or something, so I might need that. This I don't need no more. Alright, so now I can swap character again. Let me just drop that shit in the... Did I drop it in the bank or I just remove it from myself? Pause it. Necro. What is it? Necro, this... Just I need this. Might even bring Lich, might as well. I'm surprised not that many people want to see Maxword, bro. I was thinking Maxword was going to be the one class that everybody wants to see, but alright. Let me just change real quick. So what was it? I said people want to see Macplar. Now I basically cleared Templar. Some people said a Nightblade and then Stamp Sword. I think I'm gonna go do Sword right away, I think. Something like that. Stop it right now. Yo, calm down. This cow's in a build on YouTube. I don't think I have a better build than anybody out there. You made a Necro. I made one, but I haven't leveled it up. My little boy over here, unbalanced ultimate. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna level it up. It's getting carried by ult. Literally the class, from what I've seen, is like the most boring class there is in the game. But it has powerful like powerful ultimate. It literally get carried by ult. I just don't want to play for that simple reason. Like Warden, Sub Assault, Birds, they were like fun abilities. Without their ultimate, a Warden with DB is good. A Warden with a Mac Warden with DB is good too. Not only Stam, and then with Meteor and shit, you can make some pretty good build. But this shit is literally all about that Bash ultimate or all about that fucking pounding ultimate. It's just their abilities are dog shit. It simply doesn't even seem fun. So what next? Max Sword? Alright, Max Sword. Max Sword can stand Sword. I'm gonna be a Nort, so already the result are gonna be shown off, but yeah, I'm gonna show you a couple builds of Max Sword. I'm gonna show you basically the ultimate I don't wanna die and I wanna be best at ESO build. Alright? If you wanna fuck up with if you wanna fuck up the best player in the game, you just have to wear that build and you can kill anyone. And if you're really fucking bad at the game and you can't figure out a way out to kill people, well, nobody's gonna kill you anyway. So you're guaranteed of being able to talk shit without getting exposed because there's no way to die on that build. Literally, no way to die. You can literally kill like a 40-man Zerg and not die. Like, I don't know, this class, especially this match, it was already a carry build last match, but now combos are easy to hit on the class. So it makes it like, I don't know, I don't even, I'm not even gonna get on Sorcerer, bro. It was OP last match. You know what? They didn't even fucking nerf the pets, and they bought C-Frag and Overload. Like, I simply don't get it, but okay. Yeah, I'm coming with the 40k C-Frag. I'm gonna start by Stam Sword because basically I'm already a Stam Sword. Then I'm gonna go up to 40k C-Frags. These optics same damage as that give me. I don't know. Buff their blast zone, but nerf both of their ultimate. The major vulnerability make that shit like increase damage increase damage by 15% or 10%, 30%. Like what the fuck? Why is major berserk the buff that can only be taken by one player is 25%, right? If somebody drops a nitro, I go and grab that shit, it only buffs me. Only me, and it's 25%. And that's already a powerful, that's already a fucking powerful buff. It's me, Dollar Ricky, it's 2VXON. Okay, buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna post it on YouTube after. Like, what was I talking about? Yeah, why is Major Berserk a 25% damage increase to only one person? But major vulnerability is a 30% damage increase to everyone. Like, that shit is so fucking retarded. How does that make sense? Major Berserk, 25% damage increase to one player. Gets dropped by Atro, which is like 200 ultimate. Atro is a pretty, like, unless for dueling, for PvE, it's not that powerful of a ult. And then there's an ultimate that costs 200. It's about, like, the same cost as Atronaut. Boosts the damage of the entire group by 30%. And yourself included. Okay, it's just I don't know, bro. I don't think I'm a genius, but I think they knew about it and they just fucking released it just to get people to buy like the DLC or something. It must be like that, cause that shit is actually retarded if they really like knew about it but just went on with it. I don't know. I would nerf that shit. I would like that major vulnerability. I would tune that shit up to 15%, and then the bash ultimate, I would put a cooldown on that shit. Like the bash, I don't understand how you can bash like 5 times per second with that ult. It's just you should be casting abilities, not like I could get if the colossal like you bash cancel abilities and you get more damage for doing so. Like so you run a Sworden board, you light attack, puncture, bash with the Goliath, that would be a really fucking good damage increase, right? But being just people just fucking bash spam. They just like bash. They don't even cast ability, they just bash. They don't give a fuck about anything else. This is so fucking retarded. Like I don't know, I could get buffing maybe Sworden board Necro, but yeah, I lost to King Kong and yeah, exactly, bro. They're too powerful. I can't lie about it. So let me see. I hope I have my weapons over here, and I don't think I do. Hmm. All right. So I'm gonna do it. What I have, bro. I really don't have shit on that character, do I? Boy, I don't. I really don't have any clue on which character all of my set is, but I'm missing like so many sets right now, and I don't even know where the fuck they're at. It's just retarded. I don't understand. It's like if my fucking shit disappeared. Let me find a set of unnames real quick. It must be in my band. Great Swords, was that it? Great Sword of Unnames. Alright, that's gonna do the job. So, when it comes to the Onslaught build I played with, right? This is basically what I was running. So, when I posted the video, I was running Unnames in the front bar. Where's that shit at? Alright, Unnames. I was running Balorg and Bone Pirate. Hasn't worked. I didn't have those bars, so I'm gonna have to fix it. If you run Bone Pirate, you need to run Dubious. And I realized that Balrog is not better than Slimecrow, by the way, so just put Slimecrow instead. Slimecrow makes your Onslaught hit harder, and you just have the damage boost at all times. So The best build is not with fucking Balrog, it is with Slimecraw. It just makes everything hit harder. Balrog is pretty much a useless monster set. So yeah, Slimecraw, Bone Pirate, then you run the Rings of Undings. You want to run all infuse on your rings with all weapon damage enchant. Yeah, all impen, all max stamina. You want to run a master as well, and you want to run a shock enchant and a Nirnhorn Greatsword, right? Of Undings, which means gives you a 5-piece Unding and a 5-piece Vampire. So this way you can have enough sustain to like survive like until you onslaught. You run Temporal Guard to help you survive. I was running Draining Shot. I was running Poison Inject. I was running Channel Acceleration, I'm pretty sure. And then I had Dark Deal. So I'm pretty sure my bar was looking something like that. Then front bar I had Hurricane. Oh no, I had Biggie on the front bar. Never mind. That was Shuffle. In my front bar I was having something like that. Right? So this way you got bigger and rally on the bar. You got the most weapon damage for the best healing. This is there as a damage buff. This is there as, you know, your armor buff and a damage buff. I'm thinking Berserker Strike because I start with the Onslaught to kill people and then I follow up with an Execute. So if you run around Onslaught, it's up to you, but I use Execute to finish off people. Sometimes I one-shot with Onslaught, but I rather just always have Berserker Strike because it makes you quite tanky after you kill somebody. And then, yeah, it's pretty much it for the bars. And the set, like I said, 5 Bone Pirate, 5 Endings, and 2 Slime Claw is better than Balrog. So, yeah. When it comes to CP, I don't think I have them no more. Yeah, that's not the Onslaught CP. So you want to have 81 into Master Arm. You want to get the Avance passive because it helps you burst people. So 81, and then you put like 39 into Heavy Attack Expert. Yeah, Automaton better than Automaton is dog shit. You get like really fucking bad heals. Like nah. Unling is the best in Saw. Otherwise, you won't even live to onslaught people. Yes, you would get more damage. I heard people saying you run Sword Singer, your rally is gonna be better, but you're gonna have dog shit heal and the damage increase. Is it really all that much? I don't think so. I guess if all you want to do is game people, then go for it. But you're just gonna fucking floor, bro. Everybody, anyone's gonna be able to kill you. Like anyone. It's just I don't think it's worth it. I really don't. So yeah, it's up to you what you want to do. And then you actually want to have good crit chance, but yeah, it was something like that. This and then this. 75 mighty, 72 precise strike, 81, 39. All balanced, tactician passive, and last in. Then defensive CP, I'm not gonna go through them because it's the same for every class, like I said. 81, I think it's 44, 56, 43, 43. And then sustained CP, 44, 1, 2, I'm pretty sure. Then 56, 56. You want the warrior Mundus? I tried the crit Mundus and it doesn't really perform that much better. And then I even tried Khajiit versus Orc, and Orc hits about the same damage too. So Warrior Mundus with Orc is the best healing with about the best damage. So just go for that. It's pretty good. So that would be a CP 56, 56, 56, 56, 144, 1, and then same defensive CP, and that's your damaging CP for Onslaught. That's the only build I really like running on Sam. So I tried other builds, but they're not really all that good, I'm not gonna lie. So Lich Seducer Engine Guardian is best in for all classes. Yeah, exactly. So now that we're getting on Max Sword, right? The class that was all attended and everything. So if you want to get a 40k C frag, You just gotta run Lich, Seducer, and the Engine Guardian, right? Get sure you have all max magic and shit, and all recovery on the jewelry, all recovery, and get sure you run the what is it, the H.O. Mundustone. This shit's pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. H.O. Mundustone, bro, it makes your C-Fry hit like, I don't know, bro. I don't know by how much that shit boosted, but it's just ridiculous. Like, I don't know, bro. That's all you gotta do for max sort. But yeah, no, actually, like probably the best max work setup for everybody would be to run Necro, Armor Master, Shadowrun with a Willpower Staff or a Master Staff on the front bar, right? That's probably the most viable setup for any max work out there. All spell damage and all with the Mage Mundustone. You don't need more than 600 mag recovery on a max work. And I played that shit on stream too, so you guys saw it. I don't remember, I made a video, when I made that video one-shotting people with C-Frag, I was running Necro, Armor Master, Master Staff with Shadowrun. I had 600 recovery, and you can get Zerg down, never run out of resource. Dark Deal is the biggest fucking carry in the game. You got 2 shield, nobody can burst you, and you can just Dark Deal freely. Best sustaining ability in the game, right? Put that shit with Ellie Drain. You don't even need Ellie Drain, but if you want, run Ellie Drain. But running Armor Master and Necro and Shadowrun is not going to give you a 40k C-Frag tooltip, right? For me, for most of my class, I just like running all damage. So, you can do that on Maxwell too, and it's not bad. As long as you run a lot of Max Magicka, you just remain as tanky as if you were running Necro, Armor Master, and Shadowrun. But you definitely can get one shot. So, how did I, like the sets you gotta run to get really high tooltip on Max Sword is, let me see if I have all of that shit. SPC, I don't know if I have it all. SPC. I don't know if I have my willpower staff, but yeah, let me see. Infernal Guardian. I don't know if it was a dummy ass. I don't even know. I'm just gonna grab it all and then try and make it. But yeah, let me see. SPC. I don't know why that shit has mag recovery on it nowadays, but okay, I guess I'm gonna figure that out. Um, let me see. You got Shackle Necro gives me a 21 KC if I told it. That's the thing. If you're talking about C-Frag damage, C-Frag damage is not the same as the C-Frag tooltip. So, like, how could I say it? A C-Frag damage is gonna be way higher than a tooltip because the 20% damage increase from having the crystal proc doesn't show on tooltip. And then you gotta consider that Maxer also have a 10% damage tooltip that isn't shown, a 10% damage increase that isn't shown on the tooltip as well. So you kind of gotta consider that a little bit. Like, SC Pack gets harder than what it's written on the tooltip. It always does. And let me see if I have it all. And that's the thing too. I was running tripods, but now you can run fucking Bloody Mara. That shit would give me even bigger C-Pack tooltip than I used to have. So SBC, and bro, I'm starting getting everything. I'm pretty sure. Then I guess a Necro, not Necro. Alright, so what's the setup you want to run to get a C-Frag tooltip that high? Is basically you run, what was it? Infernal Guardian, Domias. Is that the good Domias? No, it isn't. So medium and heavy for 511. SPC, then I guess I could run SBC, Necro. Do I have Necro boots? So Necro, 3 SBC, and then you run what is it? SBC staff. From bar, I don't know if I still have that shit, but when I made the video, I had a willpower flame staff, and I still have it, but oh, there you go, willpower flame staff, and then Necro. And do I have my 2 other rings of Necro? Nope, I don't. Fuck. It's in my bag. I guess now you would run Budimar because it's more Max Magicka. I'll have to switch my Mundustone and switch my race because I'm currently an Orc with the Warrior Mundustone, but if you do get the Mage and you go high elf, you get better stat. Now let me just get the bars or some shit. I'll have to go remorph. So let me just cover up the set real quick, okay? Doesn't need resistance. No, you don't need resistance, especially when you have that amount of. I had on my video, I had 56k max Magicka with Tri-Food. So if you redo the build now and you run Bloody Mar, you'll get like 58k max Magicka. So yeah, it's not that bad. Do I even have CPs on? No, so I mean I'm lucky. So cancel distribution. Alright. I don't even have attribute into max Magicka. Pretty sure I have all into max stamina and I already have 34k max. Was it on the throne bar? I have 36k max Magicka with all attribute into max stamina, no mage Mundustone as a Nort. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over the setup and why is it so good, right? SPC is a you keep the 3 piece while on your throne bar and you get a 1.5k max Magicka from willpower and then you can carry on the 258 spell damage using a couple of ability I'll show you. So basically, while you're on your front bar, you get 1.5k max Magicka, 1k max Magicka, 1k max Magicka, and 258 spell damage. You have max Magicka, and then the rest is all fucking max Magicka. I didn't even realize that that shit was try-enchant, so I could even have a fucking better tooltip than what I used to have. Oh, stab sustain is unnecessary on fucking Maxer. So let me just do that shit. So you bought a C-Frag. Let me just remove that real quick. I really don't remember what ability I used to run on that shit, but I'm just gonna make it on the spot, I guess. Um, um, alright. I think that's all the abilities I need, so let me just see. So the bars, misspelled your name by the way. Who, me? Alright, so that's the thing with that build, right? I wasn't even running a fucking CC because it was hitting so hard that you can one-shot people without stunning them, but it's up to you. You play the way you want, but yeah. What was I using over here? I think it was Elysian or some shit like that. The meteor, back bar. I think I was running something like that. So from bar, you got Seafrag, Curse, Elemental Drain, Endless Fury. So if you put this shit, and you hit a Seafrag, people die, right? When you have a Drain because of the penetration. You could run Flame Reach, but that's the point of the build. You run full damage, you don't have much sustain. You go for burst combo, you don't spam abilities, kill people. So like just having it like that is a lot simpler. It costs you a lot less resources. You can just play fucking relax as fuck. You put Ellie Drain, put a Curse, Endless Fury, and then if you hit a C-Pack, somebody's dead. You don't even need to use an ultimate. If you want, you could run Overload because that shit's busted as fuck and it gives you back resources. But it's up to you. Then the back bar, you got all your shield, you got this for sustain, and you got this for more damage. And it's also a heal too. There's a way that I'm not gonna get into, but you can drop that staff and put a Black Rose Resto, and you're still gonna get SPC to work. So technically, with Black Rose Resto, if you're healing one and use combat prayer, that should heals you for 10k, and it gets a pretty good like SPC off time. I don't know why, but SPC, if you run Dark Deal, it pretty much procs it every single time. But yeah, so this is pretty much a bar setup, and what really makes it good is the CP. But yeah, so I don't remember what I used to run, but think I mean, I'm not gonna get into sustained CP. 44 Warlord, 1 to Siphoner, 2 into Sprinter, and then 56 into Mag Recovery, 56 into Tenacity, and then like 81 into Permablock, and then some point into Dodge Ruling, like usual. Defensive CP, like I said, they're always the same. I've always been running the same, so same for Max Sword. Don't even put some into increased shield size, there's no use for it. And then over here, oh fuck, what am I doing? I think I was running some shit like that. I really don't care about penetration because all I want to do with that build is one-shot people in PvP with like hard hitting C-Fractal tip, which means that if you have LA Drain and you're in light, you get already like, what is it, 12k pen, and then you had 2k from that shit, you were getting like 30k pen. And if you were hit like potatoes pretty much, you would one-shot them. Like, because they had no armor, so this was better. But if you actually think you're gonna be fighting good players with that shit, I would drop a little bit from here because there's no point of going to 100. I probably put at 81 and now put a little bit more into penetration to get around like 4k. I would drop some from over here to put it over here and probably get like 4k pen or something like that. This would probably be the most optimal if you're gonna be finding people that have armor. But trust me, it's a lot more fun just one-shotting people that doesn't even have armor. So yeah, that's about it. That's how you get a really high C-Fry tooltip. You just run full damage pretty much, and then yeah, it's not that complicated. combat prayer. So I'm just gonna go back through the sets. You run Necro, Spell Power Cure, a 1/1 Max Magicka. This should be a Magicka and shit. I don't know why I have it this way, but like yeah, you want a Max Magicka, then spell damage infuse, and you want to learn staff. With this, also run a crusher and shit. It makes your C5 hits for a lot harder too. You could run a lightning and shit, but since I'm not running infuse, it's not guaranteed to proc, so it wasn't increasing the damage of all my C5. But technically, if you run what is it, a shock and shit, you would get 8% more damage. So yeah, like I said, those are the bars. And yeah, you get your spell crit and you get the spell damage from your potions. So it's pretty much it for sorcerer, right? Someone say animation canceling is against game term of service. I mean, they're pretty dumb if they. This too. This is also the best Magnum build, by the way. So if you guys, I'm probably not gonna show it because you remember that one tournament where I won for like 4 million gold, right? The Camper Stamp tournament where everybody was. I had to literally kill everybody like 5 times. I had to kill 8-pop Physics like 20 times, and I had to fight everyone. That's what I used to be running on my Magnum pretty much too. So SP, remember it, Arcane, spell damage, SPC Necro, and then I think I was running Shadow in the tournament because it was allowed. But if you want to have higher stool tip on a Magden too, because Magden had enough damage to kill people without Dummy Ass and Infernal Guardian. If you want, you can put Shadowrun on and it's gonna help. So yeah, it's up to you. I'm not probably gonna do that shit. And the Master Staff, you put a Shock Staff, Master Lightning instead of a Inferno Willpower, pretty much. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Mag Sword. And then the build for Magden is gonna be already done, pretty much. And this is also currently the setup I'm running on my Mag Blade too. So yeah. The only difference is I run Slime Crawl on the Mac Blade because they lost their Minor Berserk and I can't find a slot for that shit. It has what is it? Mac Blade has more important abilities than Combat Player, so yeah. Probably not gonna cover up the Mac Blade build. I'm just gonna show you yeah, I'm gonna show you the abilities, fuck it. Uh, what is it? Necro SPC, I kinda need that back. Is there any jewelry I need from that? Nope. Boy, my shit's gonna be so fucked up after that. Uh, I'm gonna have all my gear on the wrong character. I might bring that back 'cause I kinda need it for my blade. And then this too. This. Pose it. So let me just go back real quick through that shit. Getting sure I haven't forgotten anything. This is stamina. Alright, I think I should be gone. I should be good pretty much. So now what am I missing? I don't even know which class I still have to do. Alright. That's basically it. If you want to go one-shot people with C-Frag, just run that shit. There's no way you actually need 500 items on ESO. What the fuck you mean? I do. I thought my shit's fucking gold. Because I just want to make build videos and I wasn't going to do it. Like, it would have been way too long, and I thought I made actual videos. Like people would have got triggered. To be honest, I feel like if I make it a stream, I can put a lot less effort into making those build videos than if I was to make actual build videos, right? If if I would have made build videos and not actually running the bolt 5 piece on and not being, if I was to make a max or build video, I feel like I would have forgotten shit and people would have like been triggered about it. Like if I like I don't even know where the fuck my gear's on for that class. I would have had to find all my necro, all my SPC, put it on the build, change enchant, because I guess I didn't have that shit right the first time. Then I would have to make the CP. It, like, yo, this shit is actually, I mean, it's pretty long, but it would have been way longer making it for every class. So I made Templar, I made DK, and then I made Sorcerer. So now I have Nightblade and Warden to do. I'm gonna finish with fucking Nightblade because that's my new baby. So let's go Warden. And to be honest, I want Maxwell to be nerfed so bad you don't even know. So damn, I'm telling you secrets, lol. There's no secret in that. If you thought I was actually like showing everything, I mean I show pretty much everything other than some shit I don't know if I'm supposed to show. Yeah, I'm gonna upload it on. I'm gonna leave it on my channel. Trust me, it's not enough. What do you mean by that? Oh, okay, the guild bank, bro. I have almost all gold gear and my bank is full. Like, there's literally nothing in my bank that I really want to delete. Everything that's not gold is like monster set that I keep just in case let's say someday I want to run like a Lord Warden for a group or some shit. I have like a lot of Lord Wardens, so I don't have to go farm keys to get it again, because that's just cancerous. But yeah, yeah, my cheat engine exactly. Yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to show that. All right, so guess I'm PvE on that one too, but I don't know why I can't boss well. Okay, there you go. Yes, there's not enough place. People are saying Mad Blade damage is insane. It's always been insane. I don't understand. People are like Mad Blade damage is insane. They fucking nerfed it 2 patch in a row. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Holy fuck. I don't get people. Honestly. There's people playing classes for fucking 5 years now, right? They don't say shit, right? They nerf like the damage of their class 2 times in a row. Then I get on their class and I make an actual decent build on it, and then people be like, "Oh, Magicka that's hard as fuck." Like, what? Are you fucking serious? Like, it has always hit hard like that hard. It used to hit even harder than that. They nerfed it. But I guess people don't get that. I swear to God, bro. That's the same thing for fucking Magden. They nerfed Magden. Magden's dead. I started playing it, and then people be like, "Magden's broken?" Question mark. Is Magden broken? Like, okay, buddy. All right, so I'm gonna show my fucking PV build. So I have a Vicious Ophidian, Maelstrom Bow, Crag, and Twice Fang. That's my PV shit. You run all of that bullshit, and then all of that bullshit. That's pretty much it. CP, they look like that. I'm just showing that because I want to get back my CP after, because like when you changed it, you kind of forget about it. So yeah, uh, as when it comes to being a PvP stand-in, I would say run to Ichibo now, because to me it's always been the best build. That build I showed King of Game is pretty fucking good. I'm gonna show you that real quick. Like, I don't even know if I have a 2H, right? So let's say I had a two-ended greatsword on. Send them stone? I don't believe so. Big ESO announcement tonight? What do you mean by that? They're gonna fucking fix Necromancer? That shit would be funny, bro. They'd be doing an announcement like, we're sorry, we came up with a broken ass class, we gotta fucking take that shit away from you. We need to nerf the damage. Holy fuck, that's actually true, it do works. Okay, that's gonna be nice. Heals both you and the ally. Holy fuck. They increased the cost quite a lot. That shit didn't used to be 4K Magicka, I swear to god. But okay, that thing's gonna be pretty OP, I'm not gonna lie. It might be the only reason why somebody would play a Warden now, because they killed the class. They literally did kill the class by nerfing that sub assault. I don't know why they did that. Fucking salty about it, but they did it. So you just got only for actually maybe not. Thinking about it. Oh no, never mind. They both fucking Warden way too much. Holy fuck, I haven't thought about this. I used to do that on my Macton. Like, doing it on the stand-in is gonna be retarded. Like, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start playing stand-in again, bro. That shit's gonna be immortal. If you run like high-ass weapon damage, fuck, you're never ever gonna die. Holy fuck, that's actually a fat buff. So let me just get that shit straight real quick. Medium, you will want shuffle. Pretty sure I have vigor. Is this something? I don't think I need anything from you. Alright, let's get that shit. I might actually start playing fucking Stamden today, bro. What? It's gonna be on E3. Bro, if they're making a big announcement, it's gonna be what is it? Not share play, but are they making ESO like that would be the smartest move to do. If we could go against Xbox, I wish they're gonna do that shit. If they make one like, if they make a new one-time reel or some shit like that, we fight against PC player. I want to literally shit on every PC player there is. Literally every single one of them. Fucking all the PC players, bro, they get put down. All the fucking bro, the Xbox player, bro. I can't wait for that shit. If that's what they're gonna do, I don't know if they can do it because it's like the game is supporting the name change. They said that old game that came out on PS4 wouldn't support game change, but ESO did, right? So I don't know if because it's capable of supporting name change, is it capable of supporting the like crossplay? Because if that shit, if ESO is going crossplay, bro, holy fuck, that might actually be, bro, that might actually make it like the biggest MMO. Because like other MMOs, like they're not having that shit. I don't know, that shit would be pretty nice. I would just like it so bad. Shit on everybody, bro. That would be crazy. I mean, if it's that big of an announcement, what else can they do? Like they just drop an expansion like 5 days ago. Like what are they gonna do on it? Like they're gonna be there. They're gonna be like, yeah, launched our we launched our fucking DLC. You guys want to come and check it out? That's the big announcement. I don't think that's a big announcement. If it's really a big announcement like you're saying it is, it's gonna be like crossplay pretty much. Because there's nothing else they can really do if you ask me. If it's that, it could be pretty interesting, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty interesting stuff, but I don't know, you could fucking crossplay PS4 and PC. Like, PC has such an advantage, but they're all shitters, so I don't know, bro. Like, kinda wanna see that. Um, wait, give me a sec. I need to think that thing through. I haven't played a fucking Ward in a long ass time, so let me just. So I think this is more worth it, and then this, or maybe Shuffle is more worth it. I guess yeah. That's what's best in slot, right? You run Bone Pirate, you run Spriggan on the front bar with a sword, and then I guess you could do that. If you do this, you're an immortal. With Rally, like that is such broken mechanics right there. The healing from that thing is unreal. I wasn't thinking they were going to do that. Like I got told that you can now do it, but yo, that's actually fucked. Like you said somebody you put the sub assault, you set them up out and shoot them a bird and hit them with a bear, that's a one shot combo too. Then you could just heal yourself with your own fucking little potato. I'm pretty sure that shit procs major mending too. Does it? Yeah, it do proc major mending. That's a 24k with PvE gears on. Like that shit can be like a 40k heal. Cause I know my Macdon it had a 40k heal and weapon damage stacks way better than spell damage and Max Magicka. So I would get a 40k heal out of this. I'd become pretty much immortal. If you keep the beard, the beard's gonna make you immortal. It's actually not that bad of an ultimate either. This shit hits pretty fucking hard. Like 16k damage, that's about the damage of an incap, and then deals 100% more damage. It's kind of like a pretty decent execute, so that's probably what I would run. You could run DB, but you're not gonna get that fucking broken ass mechanic. Then when it comes to what is it? When it comes to potion, I would run the health, stamina, and the weapon crit. So you have your weapon damage from rally. You have your weapon crit on both bar for those heals to fucking carry the fuck out of you. Then you got this for Maplar and snare removal. You got your armor buff. You got poison inject for Masters Bow because you're gonna be rallying Masters Bow, Bonfire, and Spriggan. Casual setup. And this is actually the hardest hitting spammable in the game, by the way. Like 12k tooltip and PvE gear is pretty fucking high. Like if I put the warrior on this and I put actual set on it, like this shit hits for like 15k and this shit hits for 20k. So you just like, you know, sub assault down, bird dodge roll, set them all balance, mid charge heavy attack into barrel. That's pretty much how you burst people on that shit. So easy. Just dodge roll, pop the barrel, dodge. Like, yeah, it's pretty fucking good. Then that has like pretty much God tier heal. That shit's gonna be OP. No, you don't need Netch because you already get rally from this. I guess you lose the stamina regen, but you got Bone Pirate for it. This is way better. Like having good heals is way better than having 400 recovery. Like if I do this and this, I can literally have a 28-man Zerg attacking me and I'm not gonna die. I'm not even exaggerating when I'm saying that. This heal, if I was running shit that gives me weapon damage, cause like this is weapon crit and a PvE buff, right? This is spell penetration, like this, sorry, physical penetration, twice bang. Like that gives a little bit of stab, but it doesn't give much. Like if you run an actual PvP build without a Master's Bow and like a one piece Senshi Greatsword or some shit like that, you will have a 40k heal from that procs your major mending with this. If you have that, this and this, nobody's gonna like really run you out of resource. You know what I mean? You got two abilities to cast with your Magicka, and it's like Leech and Vine and your armor buff. Like I can spam Leech and Vine. This shit can have a 100% uptime. Yo, I mean, sometimes when you run wings or cloaks or Magicka ability on Stam class, you can't really sustain it at the same time as sustaining another ability. But you see that shit right now? Like I can sustain both pretty well. I can fucking spam it. I can overcast it. That's all of my mag abilities. So you won't really need to dodge roll because you'll be tanky. You'll have good heals. I'd rather have good heals than having 400 more recovery. And this is just guaranteeing you to get a snare removal and not get fucked up. I'd rather have this than having Netch. Because if you fight a Templar and you don't have that thing, you're going to have to dodge roll all the time to survive. Then you're going to run out of resource. If you have Shuffle, put Shuffle, put your armor buff, teleport to your pet, and then a Mapper can hit you. No matter how hard he hits you, you're not going to die. You get what I mean? That's why I think it's better. And then, yeah, there's no spot for it. I'm not gonna sacrifice like execute because execute is instant. The bird is delayed. You use the bird and the sub assault to set a combo, but the bird is not a spammable. It's kind of like something you set your combo with. Then you hit a next. Bro, did the beard really hit a 40k non-crit on the fucking shit? 40k non-crit? I'm a fucking blind or some shit. 40k non-crit. That's pretty insane. What the fuck? That barrel is broken. How you get a 30k vigor? I can't get past. You gotta be a DK. Yeah, if you. So that's gonna be it for Stam Necro and then Mag Necro. I think I pretty much showed the build. SPC Necro. I would run Shadowrun instead of the 1/1 monster set. It would outperform. If you want, you could run my favorite build on it. It's not the best build, but it is fun though. It's Necro, Shadowrun, a perfected Black Trolls Wooden Board for all your sustain, and then Master Staff on the front bar. I like that build, but it doesn't hit as hard and it's not as stinky. So yeah, and it doesn't run Harness, it doesn't run Healing Ward, it only runs Leech in Mind. It only has one healing. One heal, no shield. Most people are not going to be able to play that because it's light armor with no armor buff and no shield. So you basically get a one tap pretty much. And then the bar setup, I guess you guys know my bar setup on Macton. Pretty fucking simple stuff. Do somebody wants to see my bar setup or we could go to another one? Cause I could do the Macton bar setup real quick. More weapon damage, higher tooltip. Yes, exactly. I could show. Fuck yeah, bro. I don't know. Alright, let's just do it real quick. I like the one that double stack better. Um, 2-8. Bro, I'm actually getting hype about that stand. And yes, that shit doesn't hit you block, which kind of fucking triggers me, but at the same time, getting an extra heal that is that powerful, like that's the best heal in the game. To be honest, I think that Stamden could honestly drop bigger and still be good. Literally only run that heal and I'm pretty sure you would be good to survive, but fuck, I don't know at the same time, bro. That shit used to be so good. Um, like an extra heal, bro. That shit's godly. It's too good. I don't. So yeah, those were my bars. So front bar, sub assault, shock clinch, bird of prey, fetch infection, blue betty, permafrost, healing ward, ice fortress, leeching vine, harness, and lotus. This is your spell crit. This is your spell damage and sustain. This is a dot. This is damage increase. You spammable and stun. Burst, perma, and then healing war harness and all of that. Oh fuck. Okay, yeah. Then CP. Just take the same CP as my shock clinch build on my Mac board. It's exactly the same. So yeah. Oh no, I think the only person I've ever get go to is fucking Jonix, bro. And I don't think that's gonna change. Holy fuck, I have some gear in here. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Mac. Then other than that, I'm missing my blue. Holy fuck. Almost done, bro. gonna unsubscribe if you're not playing Magni Blade. Boy. I don't think Necro's gonna be that good, to be honest. Alright, so my newborn child. I need to put that shit fucking eye off. I thought about it, bro, and I think I just find the best Magblade build, to be honest. I was thinking my shit was good yesterday, but I even thought about something even more broken that I'll have to test today. Like, bro, I'm gonna have like 68k max magic on the front board. I'm probably gonna get like as hard of a merciless as a C-Fract ulted. Like if I can get my merciless to hit as hard as a C-Fract does, holy fuck, this shit's gonna be broken. Am I still making him? I don't know. It's probably gonna be a stand necro, and yes, it's on AP, but I haven't started leveling up. Did you go over stand blade? No, I'm getting on Nightblade right now to do pretty much both. So, okay. I don't even know, bro. I hope I haven't forgot some of my SPC on my max, or otherwise I'll be fucking salty about it. So, Necro. Okay. It's already pretty good. Got a couple pieces. Necro's always good to take. SPC. Oh, I have fucking boost of SPC. Pretty sure I have glove of SPC. That's something I do want to try, so I'm gonna take it out. I want to try Max Magicka instead of Slime Cross, see the damage difference. I don't even know if Slime Cross is actually all that good, so I guess I'm gonna find out. Um, Spell damage pots. I might need some of those. Wait, I missed some stuff. Light to sustain. Why not Dark Elf / High Elf on Magicka PvE? I mean, Magicka's pretty dead in PvE. I'm running IO because I'm gonna run IO because it's more damage and more stand sustain. Yeah. Look a bit. Would you like to donate to the Silver Foundation? Guess Slimecrow is better than two-piece. I can confirm test it yesterday, my merciless. 600 damage increase is not worth it, buddy. For 600 damage increase on the merciless, it's definitely better to run a 1-1 max Magicka. And then I'm gonna set my bar for the newest build. It's gonna be definitely better to run 1-1 monster set than Slimecrow. So I have to test that again. I'm not so sure yet, but I'll see it for myself. That's all I gotta say. Let me just check that shit again. What's my willpower stat? 600, bro. 600 is so little for having like 5k more max magic for your shield. It's pretty worth it. I'm not gonna lie. It's worth sacrificing. You lose crit chance for sure, but like Dummy House, the extra 1k stamina it gives you, it's pretty fucking decent. I'm not gonna lie. Breathing with 2 spell damage left. Return with 2 spell damage glyph and a stand recovery equal high health with all mad recovery glyph. That's the thing though. I think the thing that you guys don't understand is there's no class that needs recovery at all. So like you're saying high health with all recovery glyphs. How about I'm telling you that I'm gonna go high health with all spell damage glyph and I'm still gonna infinite sustain. That's why high health is better than Breton. If I need sustain on a high health, then I know Breton is a better race. But I know I won't need any recovery on a fucking what is it? On the high elf. I'll be able to go full spell damage with the Mage Stone, and high elf is just gonna make me hit harder. It's as simple as that. So what is that thing at? Need my willpower staff. That's my slime claw, SPC. Bro, I didn't even realize that shit wasn't a good trade. That kind of triggers me. 5. 5. 5. And pretty much it for the set. Like I said, the same as the max sword. Food you run is Bloody Mara. You run that when you really need sustain, which is against like 4-player PS4NA. Then you run that, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The abilities look like that. Fucking 20k. What is it? Pretty good total. I'm not gonna lie. That's the thing right now too. Since I'm streaming, I can't put my fucking Black Rose rest up, but just know that if you have those 2 shit in your inventory, there's a way to actually get Black Rose to work. And then SPC is going to be proc at all time too. But, kind of streaming right now, so yeah. I think we're going to save that for later. And then, what is it? Yeah, like I said, that's the skills. The new build I want to run is running different skills. I'm going to test it on stream. I'm going to get on stream and do it right after I'm done with that stream. So yeah, that's pretty much your skills. And then the CP looks like that. It's probably the same defensive CP, unless that I think I fucked around with Bustrian, but this is not really all that good. I think I'm gonna change it back to over here. I have it right now because I was testing it, but I don't know. I don't think it's all that powerful. It makes your shield a little bit bigger, but your shield takes more damage, so it dies faster. So, I don't really know if it's really all that worth it. Because you only have like about 2 shield on max. Like you got this, and then the block. So probably gonna remove that and just take the same CP as every other class. Sustained CP looks like that. Then damage CP 64, 66, 54, 81. Best CP for Mac Blade. If somebody tells me that this is not the best CP, you're fucking retarded. This shit hits so hard, bro. There's nothing that hits harder than that. But yeah. That's pretty much for it. And then Stanblade, I really don't want to fuck with my Magicka right now because it's my favorite character, but run Bone Pirate Spiggin with a fucking, what is it? Run Bone Pirate on the body, run Blitzbound as your monster set, run, what is it? Spriggan on the front bar, run a sword. I don't understand the people that run a mace, especially now that surprise attack reduce 5% of people's resistance. Stacking it with a maul would be retarded. So run a sword of Spriggan with Bone Pirate. Run a shock enchant on your great sword, not any other enchant. Front bar is what is it? Rally, surprise attack, camo hunter, merciless and fear. If I'm not wrong, some shit like that. With Incap, backboard is gonna be Poison Inject, Cloak, fuck, what's the other shit? Vigor, Siphoning Attack, and then, bro, I don't even know how many fucking abilities I said yet. After Siphoning Attack, boy, that's just, I think it's Mark. Yeah, Mark is the last skill, and then the ultimate I would run is Sijic on the back bar. So, front bar, Rally, Surprise Attack, Fear, Camo Hunter, and Merciless with Incap. Backbow I would run Psychical, Cloak, Poison Inject, um, Siphoning Attack, Mark. I think I'm forgetting an ability, but I don't remember what that is. Vigor, maybe? Something like that. Orc. Need to be an Orc on standby. I mean, you could run Wood Elf too. If you kind of like to dodge roll a lot, Bonepire has enough sustain, and then being Wood Elf would give you even more sustain, which lets you dodge roll even more, and you get that penetration. It's pretty good. But at the same time, if you run Orc, you can just the way you gotta play that is you gotta fucking cloak and hit somebody with a surprise attack out of stealth, so you get that minor berserk for 8 seconds, and then you can just burst people. That's what Anthony Mike does, and right now Anthony Mike's the best damn APS right now. From what I haven't seen Tinzel figuring out his build yet. I've seen Good Guy, I've seen Ultra Board, like good. And then I don't know. I haven't seen Warrior Gauge. They talk a lot of shit about fucking Anthony using, what is it, Cloak and Camo Hunter, but Anthony hits harder than he used to last patch, and he's the only Sandblade which has seen hitting harder than he used to last patch. He's also tankier and also has a lot more heals than he had last patch. His Sandblade is the only Sandblade that I've seen that got buffed. So yeah, if you ask me, that's the best bar setup. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You don't need. Shut the fuck up, Tinzel. You don't know how to play Stanblade. Anthony White will have to put you down, bro. He was fucking salty about it. Now my cell phone just died, so I can't even see like the comments and shit. But yeah, I think I pretty much covered every class other than the two fucking classes that get carried by ultimates. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna shut that shit down because it's already been like what 2 hours or some shit, even more than 2 hours. I'm pretty sure. So hopefully this can help you block trash Stanblade like Tinzel D in a 1v1. So yeah, that's it. I'm out.